One issue that was interesting in yesterday's Queen's speech was, some potentially quite tough legislation to deal with this phenomenon of Insulate Britain, or Extinction Rebellion. But Insulate Britain in particular, blocking roads, there's Lambeth Bridge behind us where there's street carnivals were going on. And this presents the police with great challenges. We even saw Insulate Britain attempting to stop newspapers coming out of a print works. I mean, these people are pretty full on, and we see some shots here on the screen of people gluing themselves to roads and all the rest of it. And now, this legislation, if and when it goes through, will mean that people will face 6 months, 12 months in prison for acting in this way. What would you say to young police officers going out to deal with people who are gluing themselves to the road? How do they... it's not easy, is it?
Of course it's not easy. Well, the first thing I would say is I'm glad I'm not having to face that problem now. The reality is that the power of the police service is about the way that the public sees it as, broadly speaking, legitimate. It's an old joke. I think it was Robin Williams who said, that the American police say stop or I shoot, or shoot and then say stop, whereas the English police will say stop or I'll say stop again. But people by and large do stop because they regard the police as legitimate. People don't obey the law because they think they're going to get locked up.
Is respect for the police still there?
Respect is crucial. Legitimacy is crucial. Now, part of that legitimacy comes from us allowing people to express political views, however unpalatable we may find them, as long as they do it within the law. Now, if they're doing it within the law and, for example, sticking themselves to a road, it's really difficult to deal with. But that is part of the political processes of this country.
So this legislation should help policing in a way by saying it's illegal to do that?
In a way it will, but I think the danger is that it's seen as... Part of the legislation suggests that protest becomes illegal when it becomes almost inconvenient. Now, inconvenience, a very flexible term. Your inconvenience isn't going to be the same as mine. And I don't think supposing we were to have a very far-right Home Secretary, they might have an even more extreme view of what is inconvenient to Londoners or to anybody else. So you could end up with the police being almost forced into a position of not just policing political protest, but actually suppressing it. And once police start to suppress political process, that's where the balance goes, and legitimacy will start to fade away.